Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new Master of Magic. Yes, it's not the 30-year-old Masters of Magic with the Klakens and the Trolls and the flying dragons, or is it? Actually, it is. It's a remake, a perfect remake, a beautiful remake. It has very, very nice artwork. It is, those of you who like Planetfall and Age of Wonders, this is like that, but in the old spirit. You have better graphics, you have a few add-ons, a few quirks that were not possible in the old game, so it's basically updated as good as it was, and it aged well. But it's a completely new game, so you can get it on Steam if you're interested. I would be if I were you, because if you watch my channel, you love these kinds of games, because otherwise, why would you be watching? So, very, very, very great. So we start a new game. This game is fully functional and totally good. But I think they're still working on something, so you cannot do hot seat at the moment. I'm not sure if that's coming, but it would be great, because my son loves games like this too, and that would be absolutely fantastic. We take new game. Now, these are the difficulty levels. How many wizard picks you start with? We'll take 10, we'll be fine. Starting gold, we start with 40. Skill advanced, master, number of wizards 4, neutral armies. Lair defense, magic intensity. Well, no, we start with normal. I want to show the game, so we start with normal, but you can see you can make it really, really wild here. I take small, it's okay. Normally, this is just a demonstration, so this will not be a playthrough. I will make a playthrough, because this game is great, but this is just to show you what is possible. What is this game? Is this a game for you? If you watch this channel, this is a game for you. Otherwise, what are you doing here? You can pick your wizards, and when you look at the pictures, look at the artwork, and you will see a lot of artwork like this in the game, with all the creatures and monsters and troops and whatever. And aren't they fantastic? Absolutely beautiful. I think this counts as sexual harassment. Oh no, it's carrying the stuff for her, so that's totally fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see. We need a picture. No. Yes. No. This is a bison, right? So. Actually, in German, these things are, they say Büffel, but they're not Büffels. That is a different kind of species. They're bison. Because Büffel are the things from Asia. The big cows with the big horns. We take this guy because he looks awesome. So, now these are your traits, these are your spell books. You've got 11 picks. If you pick, for example, 2, 2, 2, and 2, and then I don't know, some of these things, if you pick more than 2 or more books, so to speak, you can pick spells. The more books you pick, the more spells you can take from the start. If you take just one book, as an example, you cannot pick spells from that school to start with. So keep that in mind. If there's some spells you absolutely want to have in your start, pick 2 books or more. For example, a combo you might be interested in. You say, I don't want to build armies, I want to summon armies. Then your pick is Conjure, because that makes it cheaper to research them and to build them. And then you go for 2 books of death. Actually take 4. Then you can take Archmage, which means you get 10 more magic points or mana points you can spend each turn. You still have to have them, but normally in this game you cannot cast every spell as you like. You have a certain power that you can use every turn. That's the mana limit you can use every turn. So even if you've got 500 mana and your spell power level is 2, you can only spend 2 mana per turn on spells. So keep that in mind. So this would be a combination. That would work. Why death? I will show in a minute. And I will talk about spells the next time. Also good combination is famous and charismatic. One without the other makes little sense, because charismatic makes everything cheaper that you're getting offered, and famous means you're getting more offered. If you just take famous, you will get a lot offered, but you will have no money to pay for it. If you take charismatic, you will pay less, but you're not getting a lot offered. Now, of course, you can drive that into madness by taking 2 books of life. It just pick 6 because I cannot go further if I don't. And where was it? Just Cause, which increases your fame another 10 points. And then you will be swarmed by offers. So that is an idea. Like, take famous, take charismatic, take life, and then take something else on top. Beautiful combination, beautiful combination. I, for my part, would go for the Conjurer, the Mirren. Now we've got 5 books. Now this is really hardcore because we're taking the Mirren to start down, underground. There are two levels of this world, so to speak. An underground level and an on the top level. On the top, everything is fine and flowers and trees and everybody's happy. And downstairs, that's where the real crunch is. That's where the blood flows. That's where the volcanoes go. That's where the magic is. That's where the beasts are. Problem is, everything down there is more powerful, but also more dangerous. So if you want to start down there, you have to spend 2 of your picks. It's worth it. It's worth it. I stand by that. If those of you who played the old Might and Magic, that's what I'm talking about, the old Masters of Magic, will notice that there is no more air magic, earth magic, fire magic, and water magic. This is now compressed into sorcery, nature, and chaos. But do not worry, all your spells are still there. Everything's fine. Do not rage. Do not say they cut corners. They didn't. They just put them into 3, and that makes sense. Trust me. If you want to build the spitting Brit flying ship all over the place in one turn, you can still do that. You take sorcery, you take flying, you take Age of Sail, or what the spell is called, and then you can make your ships flying, cast the advanced spell that all your ships go double the speed, and then your ships can transport your troops over the entire land without any problems in one turn. Still works, no problem. If you want to go, regeneration is a little bit more difficult. I have a plan I want to show you. There is a lot. I just showed you the other combination with life and famous, charismatic, and the life fame spell. That works pretty well. But that's not what I want to show today. There's a lot of combos. I will make a playthrough. I will show all the combos that I know. I will let you have my knowledge for free if you ask for it. But now, at the moment, we'll do this. Now, I'm a big fan of the ghouls. Please keep in mind, ghouls create undead, yes. But before you start saying they're overpowered like Heroes of Might and Magic 6, 7, and I don't know, these creatures that you create with the ghouls do not heal themselves. Now, if you're clever, you kill spellcasters and ranged fighters, or trolls, with your ghouls, because the trolls, even undead, will still regenerate fully because that's their perk. All other units, for example, you kill dwarven halberdiers or human paladins or I don't know, all that stuff. They will die because you cannot heal them, and they don't heal themselves. So ghouls are not overpowered. They are powerful if they are wielded wisely and with skill. And we will do that, hopefully. So, now, if you don't pick the Mirren bonus, these will not be available to you. You can change Barbarians. By the way, it says throwing attack, but it's not a ranged attack. It's more like the Roman Legion Pilum throwing javelin attack right before the clash. Think of that like this way. Halflings is based on luck. I'm not a lucky person. I'm not taking this. The Klakens are still there. So if you want to build your ass up like America in Second World War, building more tanks than other people build fridges, that's your pick. Normans, speed is king. Very mobile. A lot of excellent ranged mobile fighters. Like Mongol style fighting. Very, very good. Orcs, relatively simple, just in the face. These guys are sneaky as hell because they don't need ships right from the start. They can just swim through water. Yeah, gnolls, like, good fighters. Beastmen, that's basically the advanced versions. Dark elves, those of you who ask, of course Dark elves still have their ranged attack magic thingy. They still throw their little fireballs. Even their spear fighters can do that. So that's pretty awesome. That's good. If you're fighting an enemy who's not that strong, your starting units can destroy an enemy before the enemy even gets close. So that's an idea for them. And they have powerful mages and they create a lot of mana. So they would work well with the summoner. If you're doing the summoning combo, that would be your pick. And I will take that pick, but I want to show someone else today. Draconians, still flying, and yes, the combo of Bowmen and Draconians, they cannot attack you, but you can shoot them to smithereens, still works with one caveat. Of course, you have limited ammunition. So, if you have one spearman, he cannot kill a basilisk because he will run out of arrows before the basilisk is dead. They have a breath melee attack, or a breath attack before the fight, but it's more like the throwing attack. It's not like everything's on fire and stuff. Dwarves, yeah, well, hard in the taking. They get more gold than others. So if you're playing like I do, the famous and charismatic combo, and you're basically playing like Carthage in the ancient times, you're buying all your troops and you're not fighting with your own, then this would be a good pick. I, however, will try today the trolls because I want to show something. It's the regeneration stuff. We'll take blue as a color. These guys are not great. They do not grow very fast. Like, for example, where are the super fast growers? Ah, I had them. Here, lizardmen, breed like hell. Dark elves don't know what everything is for, if you know what I mean. They still have problems with the concept. But we don't. We take the trolls, even though they reproduce very slowly, and they think very slowly, and they don't have any ranged fighters, except maybe their shamans, if you count that as a ranged fighter. I do not really. Great. I will show you what you can do with them. Just takes a moment. And here we go. Now when you look at the map, those of you who have played Planetfall, Civilization, Masters of Magic, Age of Wonders, yeah, you know this. This is the bread and butter. This is the normal stuff. What we see immediately is that there is resources, a node, a power node, but 18 means, yes, there is a lot of mana there, but there's probably a lot of people that want to destroy us. We can see our money. At the moment, we're getting 1 coin a turn, and you can immediately see your taxes and your upkeep and everything. Beautiful. Your mana, your food. This should not be negative. If this is negative, your troops die. So keep that in mind. If it's too positive, it will be transferred into gold coins, but the problem is that's not a lot of gold we're talking about, so keep that in mind. That is your fame. It also decreases the maintenance of your troops because the people like to fight with 4 people that actually know what they're doing. Now, this is wizard info. We can see ourselves, like beautiful we are, and our feats and stuff. Cities, this is our only city at the moment. Armies, we have a settler and a sword fighter. This guy has a shield, so it's not the normal spearman, not the first unit you can build. This is our research. Now you can see that if I move research up, I want to know more spells, then I will not be increasing my casting skill. At the moment I can spend 18 mana a turn. If I put that up, as you can see, next turn I will be able to use 19 because it takes 16 to fill up, and this is 18 that I produce around a turn. So this is interesting, but what we need at the moment is mana. So I will create mana, mainly, and I forget about all the rest. I can even lock that up, but I don't. Everything's cool, trust me. We got this. Diplomacy, guess what? There's no one that we know at the moment, and this is game options. We don't need them. Now, this is our city. We can increase taxes, and that will also increase unrest. We can get more people to work on food, or we can get more people to work on what we want to create. At the moment, I don't have a lot of woodland around me, so I cannot build a sawmill because that requires forests, and we don't have any, so that's not an option. We could build research, but we don't want research. We could build stables that will allow us to build other buildings, but at the moment, no need. Armory, trust me, yes, you can build better units with the armory, but our trolls, our simple swordsmen, are all we need at the moment. We could build a shrine. That is more power, but more importantly, it gives us unrest reduction, which is great. We could build a marketplace to get more taxes. It costs 1 gold. When we look at our taxes, at the moment we're producing 4, so we would be producing 50% more, so 6, but we would pay 1, so it's just 1k. So we're not going to do that. At the moment we are getting 161 new citizens each turn. We need 1,000 to get an additional worker. So, for example, if we now build the marketplace, let's just say we would. Then we'll only have 50 more. So this is quite a cut. So we're not building that. We don't need the marketplace because it doesn't give us that much at the moment. This is very troll specific, okay? Don't think that you don't have to build buildings. There is a reason I do this at the moment. We have special resources. This gives power extra. It would give more if we have a Winders Guild, but we are the trolls. And we have coal, which reduces the units faster. So we could say we want to build swordsmen or settlers, but as you can see, this takes a lot of time, so we're not doing that. We're fine. We're fine. We're building housings. That is good. Housings are good. So, research. What spell do we want to research? Mana, League, Rituals, weakness, skeletons, disenchant area. This is all good, but at the moment we're not spending anything on research anyway. So we don't need that. We could do that, but it will reduce city growth even more, and our orcs, our trolls don't know what to do anyway. So we'll take weakness because that might help for our trolls to work. What we want to do is we want to call in ghouls. It's 3 turns until the ghouls are ready, which is beautiful. We see gold here, that's good. We see, I don't know what that is exactly. But let's move our armies first. We want to move our trolls this way. Let's see what this is. It's a lair. Someone home. Oh, that's more than we can handle. So we're not attacking those. We're moving this way. And our settlers are moving this way because there might be a good place to settle there. They have 1 skeleton. We cannot beat 1 skeleton with a settler, but I might know someone who can. I think you too. So we're fine. We'll end the turn. So these guys will go over there and deal with the skeleton. And he, our settler... Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, we just found gold. 17. Now here stands choices. Choices means we could go deeper and look around even further. If we do that, like this, we find more monsters. And by the way, for those of you who love artwork, I mean, just look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, that thing is a Doom bat. It says bad, but trust me, the emphasis is on Doom, not on bad. Doom! Doom! Immolation. This thing is dangerous like hell. This one, not so much. But still, look at the artwork. Look at the artwork. Look at it. Yeah, these guys are idiots. But anyway... So we've got the 17 guys, that's enough. We could, I think we're too close to immediately settle here. Yeah, we have to go one further square. But that's fine. Can we settle here? Oh, we're still too far away. That is a problem. Because then we're not getting the gold, are we? Because it's only 2 squares in each direction. Oh, that hurts. Because if we go here, we're just getting the deer, we're not getting the gold. And we're still too close, like what? Okay, the place is guarded, but 1 skeleton we can do. You could let the familiar fight, but we will fight ourselves. And I will show you a little trick with trolls. This only works with trolls. Don't try this at home. With elves or something, because that's not gonna work. Normally we want the enemy to come to us. But this time we are getting forward because we will need room to maneuver. So now, as this is turn-based contact, so I could go down, make a coffee, come out, I don't drink coffee. I could get down, get a tea, come up and fight. But we don't do this. Furthermore, we'll not attack them. They are working 2 spaces. If we were close to them, they can attack 2 times. We're trolls, we want to regenerate. We regenerate every turn, so we want to minimize the damage the enemy does to us. Of course, we're not doing as much damage to the enemy as well, but we are regenerating, so the longer the fight goes, the better. We have 50 turns until the battle is over, so we will do nothing. So you say, Boris, you lost a lot, but they lost 2. And what we will now do, we'll just run away and heal. And guess what? We heal, they don't. Oh, by the way, before anyone says smart, of course this tactic doesn't work against other trolls, because that kind of defeats the way this works. And any second now, we will have 4 again. Yay! We are 4, and now we will work and fight again. And they will follow us and we'll be fine. Oh, we're even better than expected. We will heal after the battle anyway, so we can now risk a little bit. Yeah, they killed 1, but we don't care because we'll be healing after this anyway. Hooray! Victory is ours, we get experience, and we get mana. How beautiful is that? You ask how beautiful? I tell you, it is absolutely beautifully beautiful. We'll be walking back because our ghoul will be ready next time, and we want to use both in conjunction. Ooh, summon. And now comes the kicker. We get another group of ghouls. Hooray! What was in there? Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, you will just go back and you will change. Yes, yeah, I know the graphic bug is still there that they stand there when you're moving, but that's minimal. Oh, look at that! There's a city. There's a city. Change of plans. You guys will go there and get me the city, and you will go upstairs. We could get a... they are giving us... This cat is giving us a spirit, but we don't need spirits. Spirits are great, because you can connect them with power nodes and get more mana out of it, but maybe they have something else for us. We'll take the mana. Because mana is great, and mana is kind of what we need to get everything going. These guys are not yet the fastest, but that's how it is. You cannot be everything. I want my city to stand together, if possible. This is not the best area because, yes, we're getting some food. Oh, maybe we can settle here. I think it's too close. I think it's too close. And we've got another ghoul. And guess what? We'll get more ghouls. Because I definitely like ghouls. If we could build... I don't think we can build the city here. I think it's too close. And can we build here maybe? Then we at least have some food. Yes, we can. It's not great, but we've got some food. That's okay. The city will take some time to grow. Look at that! We've got additional forces! They're normally the protection of the city, and you should let them in the city to protect. But we've got other plans. This thing will grow into a small hamlet and then a real city. It takes some time, but that's okay. So, what do they have? A bear. Oh, that's risky. I know someone who can kill a bear. It's not you. Unless an undead bear would be fun, but he's not healing, so he would not be a good undead anyway. So we're leaving the bear to the trolls. Not entirely sure the trolls can do it, but sometimes you have to risk it. There are units that are great undead to create with your ghouls, and there are those who are not. And as you might imagine, bears are not perfect undead. I know, I've seen Game of Thrones, and yes, but no. Yes, yes, but no. No, they're not. The simple answer is they're not. We're growing, that's nice. How's our city growth, by the way? Yeah, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh, we have an unrest problem. Ugh. Ugh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay, but no problem. We built a shrine. We cannot yet build the shrine because it's too expensive. You can rush productions with your... Oh, they only have one unit. Interesting. Yeah. We'll try something out. I'm not entirely sure it's gonna work. What is your movement, sir? I need to know your movement. Oh, 3. That is not perfect. I don't have any mana to cast anything anyway. Okay, you will retreat. And you will get in the way, because we want them to attack the ghouls. We cannot attack them. But we don't want any unnecessary losses, so we'll just be moving a little bit. So far this is okay. They're losing troops, so they're losing firepower. We're falling back because we don't want the enemy to attack 2 times or 3 times in one turn. So we want to control the battle. And we did. They all died, which is nice. And we could destroy the village and reduce fame and get some gold. But we're okay. We just take the village itself and keep it. And guess what? We just risen an army from the dead. Draconian spearmen. Yeah, well, they're good scouts. I like them. They're not great as fighters, though, obviously. But that's okay. Oh, look at that. They offer us highway bowmen for a very good price because we're so charismatic. Normally, this would be far more expensive. And this is a tier 3 unit. Tier 2 unit. We hire them. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. First things first, you will fly out and find out if there is anything that is worth killing. And you will go this way and see what's in here. 2 bears. That is too much. I cannot take 2 bears down. That is outside my territory. You could actually go with the... No, you go with these guys. The question is... Can the trolls handle the enemy? I think we'll need some help here. I have a plan. Might not be a good one, but it's my plan anyway. What kind of defense is there, by the way? Oh, you're kidding me. Gorgon. No, sir. Definitely not. And what is here? Holy cannoli! That is a fire giant. That can throw boulders. Has a hat of life points. No, 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 no. But look at the pictures. Aren't they glorious? That is a gateway to another world. Well, basically it's a way up, but you know what I mean. This looks rather dangerous, but we'll have a look into it. You're building housings. That's fine with me. I like housing. Ghouls summoned. More ghouls. Ghouls are good. We could try to cast even more ghouls into existence. And I think we should, because that is something that does not hurt our economy that much. And they're good, they're capable. So we keep calling in ghouls. Man, do we have a ghoulie army or what? What is in here? A bunch of ghouls. Yeah, these guys know ghouls already because... guess what? They're dead. This is Hellhounds. They're fast. I don't like fast because the trick with the ghouls only, with the trolls only works if you're faster than the enemy. And before anyone asks, of course a good combination would be flying and trolls. So if you go for sorcery, for example, yeah, this would work. You can take sorcery books, research sorcery, go for flying, make your trolls flying, and let them regenerate. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. What's wrong with these people? I don't think that units spawn from dwellings like they did in the old games. Why are these looking different? I mean, these are a little bit more black than the others, are they? Or is that me? That's probably me. I'm getting old. Eyes are getting tired of the words. No, can't do. These guys are really great scouts. This is one troll, and I think I have a way to beat them. It's a little bit dangerous, though, but we will handle. Trust me. Oh, boy, this guy's fast. So, first thing is, we are retreating with our bowmen and firing. So, we'll be basically firing and retreating. That basically did nothing. The enemy has a movement of 4. Okay, we have to protect our bowmen because they are basically the weak part. Oh, impressive! Nice work. You'll be falling back and shooting. Yeah, that didn't really bother them, but... Anyway... Let's try to block them from the ranged fighters. That did go far better than expected, to be real honest. And yes, I said they're terrible, they're terrible undead, but they would still be forces on my watch, so... We're still trying to protect our ranged fighters. Like a living wall thing. Good work. Hooray! Abilities improved. Accept. And we got an undead bear. How's our upkeep? Units upkeep 6. Yeah! Conjurer discount 1! Every discount is a good discount, even if it's a small discount. I'll still take it. Oh, look at that. Our trolls have leveled this. Does this guy look crazy or not? Yay, they leveled up. +1 melee, +1 resistant. And that's a lot because remember, magic weapon, or what is called, gives you +1. So that is actually the equivalent of a spell that costs you upkeep. Amazing. Oh, not so amazing. Oh, but there is another city. I like it. So we know where these guys are going. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're actually doing fine. We recruited some troops, so you see how the famous charismatic Carthaginian warplay would work out. I've shown you how the ghoul spell thing worked out, or would work out. Shown you some troops. I've shown you how to build and settle. So I hope you like it. And if you want this to continue, just let me know and I'll do my best for you. And again, this game is really great. So give it some love, give it some appreciation. It's not cheap, but nothing in life worth is. See you soon. Bye.